Hello my Fabulovelies, this is Fabulex. You're watching another episode. This is my cheetah print makeup tutorial. Just kind of half-faced, something a little fun that I saw on Instagram that I thought I would try. So what I did first was I actually just took off like half of my face because I had like full face from the rest of the day, and just kind of put on some extra extreme eyes on the other side and then took off the other side so I could start fresh. And now I started with some Revlon primer, and I'm taking my two NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow bases. This one is skin tone and also white. I mixed them together because I didn't want it too white, but I didn't want it too pale. So I thought a happy medium would be nice to mix them. And then I applied it with my Deluxe Crease Brush by Real Techniques in sections, just kind of all over the face wherever I wanted, and then kind of filled it in as I went. Didn't know if I was going to have enough product or not, so got that the eyeshadows have something to stick to. I'm using my 252 Ultimate Eyeshadows palette from the Coastal Scents, and I'm using this really brilliant yellow color that I first swatched in this palette when I first got it, because I was like, I love this color and I love this palette. I wanted to make sure that the color was actually really colorful and vibrant and was really pigmented, and it was. I was so happy. So I decided I was just going to put it all over my face since I found a yellow that worked. I also used that color to highlight. Now I'm taking this really yummy hot pink, and I'm going to apply that in the rest of the spaces that I left open, just to like complete the entire half side of my face and finish up everything. I also kind of use it as a contour color, but more like a base for the contour colors. Jeez, my voice just kind of went weird there for a second. You're gonna die in 7 days. Now I'm gonna start incorporating more colors to blend everything together. I'm taking my blending brush and a pretty orange color. I was gonna say that it was gonna be salmon, but this is a pretty, full-on orange. I'm gonna put that in between the yellow and the pink, just so that they both blend together easily, and that it's not just two colors sitting right next to each other that don't really blend the easiest. I found that the orange just helped bring the two colors together and just make everything look a little bit more seamless. This is my Real Techniques brush, and I'm using my Urban Decay Electric palette in the color Savage. I'm going to put that right on top of that pink shade that we put on the contour areas. I'm just going to start deepening up the darker areas of this look. This is my NYX Cosmetics crease brush. I'm using the color Jilted. I'm going to first place the color right next to where this look kind of starts and where my, natural face ends. And also put it in the contour areas as well. I just kind of wanted a little bit of a brighter pink shade, and I knew that Jilted was a little bit more pinky purple. I thought it went really nicely with a lot of the other colors. Now using my Morphe E36 brush and the color Urban. Urban is like the signature color of Urban Decay. It's just a really nice pure purple. I'm going to put that right next to that black liner, exactly where this look starts. I'm just going to use that shade to make a whole lot more depth and like some shadows. I also like the blending abilities of this palette, so I also took my blending brush that I originally used for, I'm not sure what I used it for. I don't know if I used it in this video actually, but it's just a blending brush, and I applied some of the Urban on top of the orange just to make a little bit more of a transition shade. And as you can see, my pointing sucked. I was using my Morphe 35N matte palette, and I used the two purple shades in that last clip that I was trying to point to, and those colors I used to darken and add some depth as well. A couple of my friends had shared this look with me on Facebook, and when I saw it, I just died, and I just knew I had to recreate it, and people were asking and requesting, so I was like, you know what, this would be a great intro to my little Halloween series, so that's what this is, y'all. Now I'm using the color Gonzo, which is my favorite blue out of this palette. Yas. This wasn't part of the look in the original picture. This was kind of like a little extra. I just wanted a little extra color in there, and I just kind of applied it randomly. It was just kind of a random color. I was just like, I want to put that in there. So right now I'm taking my razor sharp black liner from Urban Decay, and I'm taking that just along the line again to make it a little bit darker, a little bit more prominent, and just kind of adding some shading with some more of Savage, and just kind of the areas that I kind of want more pop of colors. This is my L'Oreal Paris liquid liner, and this is what I'm using to create some of the leopard prints, because the razor sharp liner from Urban Decay dried way too fast, and I kind of wanted to be able to, mess up the jaguar lines, because leopard print isn't really that perfect. You can just be improv with all the shapes, but you can't do anything if your liner ain't working with you. I also took this liner on my nose to create, the little feline nose. Also because the Urban Decay I knew was going to dry too fast and clump, and I was just not having that today. And of course then I set it with a little bit of black eyeshadow, and I put a little bit of white eyeshadow base, and then a little bit of Urban, just to have a little bit more of like a fun play on light type look on the nose. I also forgot to say that I lost a clip of me doing my eyebrows, so if you want to know how I did that, there is a link in the description box on a video that shows how I did that. I also took a little bit of the black liner and applied it on that white area to make some whiskers. I went back in with my razor sharp Decay liner, and I created a, nice subtle wing on the end, and then a inner corner cat eye. And I don't know how I lost this clip as well, because I seem to be just losing things out my ears all the time. I used the Darkside Anastasia waterproof gel liner, and then of course my superhero mascara, and my Go Glam Salon Perfect lashes. For that brilliant pink lip, I'm using my NYX Liquid Suede lipstick in the color Pink Lust. And then once that sets, I put a little bit of my white eyeshadow base and just kind of made a little bit of a light ombre lip. And yes, ma'am, yes, hams, that is the final look. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you were inspired like I was. I love makeup looks and doing artful stuff like this. More to come as well. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe as well if you're new. And if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Much love and stay beautiful inside and out, y'all.